we're in winter, electricity bills are up. It's a big, big discussion. So how do you save on your power? And what are some of the myths about, leaving the lights on, the fridge? What uses the most power in your house? Tim Wolfenden is the Managing Director of the Energy Bill Doctor, where they can do an examination of your bill to see if you can cut costs. He's on the line. Tim, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Tim, thanks for joining us. We had a listener ask a question earlier in the program. What's using up more power in a home, leaving the lights on or leaving two large flat-screen TVs permanently on standby?
It'll be leaving the lights on.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. So the flat-screen TVs on standby will use electricity, but those products are generally quite efficient nowadays. If you look at your lights, if you haven't installed either energy-efficient bulbs or LEDs, which are most efficient, the lighting component of your bill is around 20%, 20 to 30%. So if you're paying roughly, say, $2,000 a year on your electricity bills, you're probably paying about $400 to $500 on your lighting.
Gee.
Okay, so that's with kind of inefficient bulbs.
Yep.
So that's a significant amount. So if you swap out your halogen down lights, your old bulbs for kind of LEDs, you'll save about 80% on that component of your bill. Now, products on standby, I would always advocate, turn everything off if you can. If it makes sense to turn it off the mains and apparently it doesn't affect the performance of a product, then do that as well, because you're just using less electricity. And as we've seen in the past week, all the major retailers, so AGL, Origin, and Energy Australia, have jacked up their prices. The average is looking around about 16 to 18%. The prices can be a lot higher than that, unfortunately. We've seen price hikes on some tariffs of up to 62.5% increase. Yep. So it's really important for consumers to get savvy, get wise, and start turning things off if they don't need it.
What appliance in my home is the greatest offender when it comes to surging my power bill?
Look,
is the fridge?
So fridges are big ones. Air conditioning is another one as well. So you look at your climate control, and what people tend to do is they turn, in these winter months, they turn on the AC, stick it at 25 degrees and rapidly heat up the home. And the issue is that burns a huge amount of electricity real fast. Unfortunately, for a practical step, jumper and set your AC to around about 90 to 20. So kind of take the bite off the room, but you don't want to make it like a sauna. And unfortunately, people go for the sauna approach rather than kind of the more kind of pragmatic approach when it comes to heating and cooling. But all of those things, if you've got a beer fridge in your garage in the wintertime, you must as well just open a door in your garage and kind of let the cold air do the job and then cool your beers down, because you are wasting electricity. All
right, some pretty good tips there. But the main thing is go to the switch and turn things off at the switch if you don't need them.
Absolutely. So we're advocates for consumers paying less and using less. So, the key thing with energy retailers nowadays, there's no kind of free lunch out there, and they're not going to come to you with a better deal just for you not asking. So go to your retailer, ask them for the best deal they have. Yep. You should be getting at minimum a 20% discount, and it should be higher than that. You should also look at and explore whether they have a fixed price product and ask for that. And if they're unwilling to give you either of those two things, switch to someone else, and then look at practical steps, which are free steps. You can start using less energy, paying less, and start saving money, because bills are going to go up.
Sound advice, Tim. Thank you very much for that.
Yep. And Tim's website, Energy Bill Doctor, you can have a look at that.